Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ghostmit Gaming with me, Christopher, and we're back with EU4 and our playthrough of the Mamelukes on hard difficulty. Last time we cleared out Sind over here. Well, actually we didn't, because they actually do have one little province down here. They're about to lose it to Malawi, because they're in a war. We did take, though, their main land over here. We took a little bit of land for the Timurids as well. So, for now, in this episode, we are in a truce with Timurids up until 1589, so that's quite a long way away. So we're not going to be doing much with Timurids this episode. We are closing in on our truce with Mazandaran, so Mazandaran is probably going to be a target this episode. Other than that, we are actually again in a little difficult situation, where Sangali hasn't really been doing what I wanted him to do, which is to make claims. Yes, I do have marked this up. Maybe I should just mark more up for them to sort of realize that, you know, this is what I wanted you to do. Come on, get that one as well. Yeah, just get it all the way down here, as much as possible. So yeah, they haven't been doing anything here, so I don't want to do a no CB war against these people. It's not worth it, but I'm hoping that Warsangli is gonna, you know, come through and actually do what I wanted to do. So, we also have a truce with QQ, so we're not really gonna do anything about that either. The Ottomans are currently smashing Hungary. They're only in a war with Hungary, so Hungary is sadly not going to survive that much longer. Commonwealth is actually in a war with Bohemia. That's interesting. So yeah, it's actually the Commonwealth who's attacking Bohemia. And Bohemia, you are, however, the Emperor. So you actually took on the Emperor. That's kind of interesting. It seems to be going well for you. So yeah, both Brandenburg and Commonwealth against Bohemia. What else? Was it basically Alsace and Trier? So yeah, not that big of a deal for the Commonwealth. So a little bit about our alliance with the Commonwealth. So we did want to get Commonwealth in order to have a defensive pact, sort of, not a defensive pact, but a defensive alliance against the Ottomans. At this point it might be working, I don't know. But one thing we need to make sure that we don't fall into is a double war with Ottomans and Russia. I don't really know exactly how to avoid it, but and I also don't know exactly how good the AI is with this, because what could happen is that the Ottomans attack, for example, Commonwealth, dragging us into that war, and at that point Russia basically goes in and attacks Commonwealth as well, meaning that I will be dragged into that war as well. So we would be facing the Ottomans and Russia at the same time, not in the same war, but two different wars. So not a good opportunity for us to, or rather, not a good place for us to be in. So, I was talking last time about making more alliances, and I was looking at sort of the bigger ones, like France and actually Russia themselves. They won't be allying us at all, because we're allied to the Commonwealth. But even if we take away the alliance to Commonwealth, Russia is not going to join in on the alliance anyway, so it's not really a point in time to remove the alliance with the Commonwealth just now. We have to sort of see what we're dealing with. Now, we were looking at Uzbek and Oirat. Now, Uzbek and Oirat, while not bad, aren't really that strong. Uzbek, of course, being bordered to Russia, so potentially a defensive war really early on, which again opens up for the Ottomans to attack. So I was looking a little bit down here in India, and if we go over to the diplomatic screen here, we can see that it's actually basically the entirety of India would join in on an alliance with me, you know, as well as a few minor nations over here that I don't really potentially want to be in an alliance with. Also some African nations down here. However, I was thinking, because what I did was I looked at the army compositions of some of these nations, and Vijayanagar is actually a really good candidate. And I see really no reason not to ally them. They're rivaling Bahmanis and Bengal, obviously, it's pretty usual. So if we ally them, I'm very happy to, you know, help out with a few wars here. Because I can take territory in Nagore and Malwa, and they're actually not that interested in that at this point. They're just interested in land up here. So if I can come up and swipe some of this territory, that could be potentially pretty good for me. So, you know what? We're gonna start off with doing just that. Offer an alliance to Vijayanagar, and they're gonna be happy to accept it. Beautiful. We also have enough spy network over here to do a little bit of claiming. So claim that province, meaning that we can now actually attack them pretty soon as well. We also have some potential claims against the Timurids. Now, how was my areas looking here? So yeah, we have everything from that, but we do need sort of this. We can go for Ardalan actually as a claim. So let's just get that one in, and I don't really need more than that. That's gonna be enough. So get my diplomats back. We're gonna, because I don't think that I can attack you right now. No, I cannot. So get a spy network on you, and also on Malwa. So Nagor is actually a really good target at this point, I realized. I can actually marry you, that's interesting. Oh, fine, I'm happy to do that. Also, we need to soften up Spain again. We're not doing bad, it's just that we're down to 61, so that's not really gonna cut it. So send a diplomat over there as well. I just realized that I already have spy network here. I failed to realize that. So Kutch, we're gonna put a claim down here. Stop spy networking over here. And you know what that means, because I saw something. I saw something potentially really nice here. So if we get the diplomat back, Malwa is actually not joining in on that war, so we would be getting a war with just Nagor, and that's super interesting. So let's have let's do this, I think. Let's take you both of these armies. So you can go over here, and you can go over here. So let's just bring you guys down. Now, one thing that is not going really well for me is money. I'm losing money, which is kind of annoying. I say that, and I increase my inflation because, of course, I want that diplomatic points, obviously. You can actually drill a little bit over here, and you guys down here can also be drilling like that. And we lost, sadly, a really good advisor over here, which means that we're not actually making money. Okay, so we're not gonna go for a 3-1, sadly. So let's just go production efficiency. Means that we're actually gonna make some money now. That's pretty damn decent. Yeah, up to 488, so plus 10 basically. That's nice. And yeah, Malwa is in a war with Sindh and Baluchistan. That is going to be extremely simple for them. So we're just gonna go ahead and attack Nagor here to take Kutch. This should be a really simple affair, I think. If we look at the level of troops, well, they have, what is it, 15k troops. We're coming in with like a little bit over like 120 or something like that. So yeah, they're not gonna be able to do much about this. So let's move our smaller army up to their capital, and their bigger army can just move in here and check where their troops are. The troops are here, and I'm gonna basically take them out. Did I just stack wipe? Yes, I did. I just obliterated their army. Beautiful. Okay, so you go up there. You are starting to sort of try and take back your... put together an army. That's fine. I'm just gonna start picking all of these little tiny armies up. I think. Where are you going? Mewar down here. Beautiful. Take them out. And I'm just gonna start splitting up my armies as much as possible, I think. I'm just gonna keep it like that. So the capital is done. We are done with that as well. Yes, move in there, take that out. You can move over here for now. You down here, you down here. So yeah, this should be so easy. So I'm kind of sort of hoping that Vijayanagar is gonna take me to war here against like Bamanis. So I think that Bamanis and Bengal are allies. Yes. So Vijayanagar probably enjoyed that alliance quite a lot, because that means that they're gonna get some really decent help from me whenever they feel like going to war. So let's keep this up. Go take the war goal. We basically ignored the war goal. That's fine. So yeah, both fars. Everyone is coming to join here. That's beautiful. Okay, so for some reason, Sind actually lives. I thought that the war here was for that province. That's interesting. Why didn't you take that? Okay, fine. So at this point, I'm wondering, what can I do here? So if I attack you, would you join in? No, you don't really want anything at this point, and I sort of figured that would be the case. Okay, so we're just basically clearing up the last here of Nagor's provinces. I'm thinking that we're gonna take as much as possible. I mean, we always want to take as much as possible, obviously, but move you back here. Just stand here. I'm gonna just move you guys together. Join together and move up here. Transoxiana, you don't need permission to walk here. Suddenly we lost a general. We fixed up a lot of cores. So where are we on army tradition? We're kind of low at this point. I don't really want to try and get generals in at this point, so I'm fine with waiting a little bit. So there we go. Piece them out. Now how much can I potentially take? If we do this, like which provinces are the most valuable? So those are really valuable provinces. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. Yes, checking here. Yes, we're sort of moving in. Get you as well. If we did that, how are people treating us? I mean, these are all tiny nations again, so I don't really care if they move up. We're gonna be able to take them out if they join a coalition at this point, so I'm okay with taking this. Well, actually, remove that one. That brings it down just a little bit, and we're taking a pretty decent chunk here. So yeah, let's get this. Get a bunch of money, get some more reparation. Now, I could... That's actually just military access. That's not really a problem. Could we return cores? Do we care? No, we don't really care about that, so... This seems fine. Yes, let's get that. Nice, simple little war over here. Number of provinces to core up. Do I want to keep coring a number of these as well? I think I do. Yes, let's get a number of these as well. Moving into the sort of powerful ones over here. Like so, and because of my ideas, we're having quite low unrest here. 0 in several of them. 2.3 in Kutch. But as soon as we get the core done, we should be fine with that. So Faris is having some issues, however. Do we have a fort? Yes, we do have a fort there. That's beautiful. You can go and help with that. That's a little tiny peasant revolt. Seymour, who are you? Who are you? You're a tiny nation over here. That's interesting. No, you don't need access through my land. Balochistan, you also don't need any help from me. By the way, Afghanistan. This could also potentially be very interesting. Just clear this land up. But we do have enough to do a claim over here, so let's just do for Halar, the closest one. And stop building. Like so. And I think I want to do... I think I want to send a diplomat over to Vianagar, just to make sure that we're friendly and all. So if I want to kill you, though, Bengal doesn't even join in on that one. Ooh. The Bengali ruler is cruel. That helped me quite a lot. You know what? It's basically just go time. So Sind is gonna... Oh, okay, so they took them as a vassal. Now I see what happened there. That's fine. Okay, so we're just going in, basically. And do we get Bengal? Because it can happen. Even if it says that it shouldn't, it could actually happen. Nope. For some reason, France wanted to make a survival. That's annoying, but we weren't really looking at getting an alliance with them anyway, so... Okay, so Ragusa can lose some opinion, don't really care about that. But I don't really want to rest at this point, so let's go with the trade. Like so. And you are moving in. Did you clear that out? You have not even reached it yet, so that's fine. How many troops do you have? A little bit more, but not that good. Again, should be an easy war, this. So let's just take out the Sinslow capital here. They're actually moving up. So you know what? If you guys will just stick to me. You actually have to... Oh, I shouldn't wait until they got back, actually, but that's fine. So let's get you to Mogulstan over here. Until this little siege is done. At which point we can start moving against their armies, I think. I think this is the best choice. So there's a bunch of ducats who get unrest in Tripoli. I think Tripoli is not a big problem. I don't want to lose ducats at this point. I also want to check on buildings again. Do I have anything? I mean, I'm really struggling with money, so... Get those two, get also those two. And get that one. Those are trade. Do we have any? Yes, we did. That one was a good one. This is actually... Ooh, getting that one in the lab actually helps quite a lot. Get that one as well. Then it's just those. I kind of do need to start working on some shipyards in order to get more force limit on my ships. So I am going to start having some a bigger navy in the Mediterranean. So that is a thing. Okay, when are you moving to Kutch? 19 and 21. 24. And you're Yun. This is a good one. Pick you off. That's good. Good, good, good. So Warsangli is here. Warsangli is over here. That's interesting. But also fine. Okay, so I don't really know what you're doing. Did you move on to No, you didn't all move on to ships. Oh, Ottomans, what did you declare war on? Austria, Brandenburg, and Hesse. Because you're all the way up here. Ooh, that's an interesting war. Who are you at war with? Just the Ottomans. Okay, so Austria, Memmingen, Brandenburg, and Hesse. Brandenburg is in on that war. Huh. Well, I think that the Ottomans are gonna be just fine. The Ottomans, by the way, I was saying before, I think that, you know, the Ottomans, they're big, absolutely, but they're not that big. Well, they have like 160k troops, and I'm at like 80 or something like that, so more or less twice the size than us. So we're not really doing that well. Okay, so the alliance with the Commonwealth is breaking. For what reason? Because we do have improved relations. We're gonna do more improved relations. We're actually gonna... We're gonna send you a little gift as well. You are now in a war, by the way. You are in a war with Russia. What's that war? The Russian... Ooh, the Russian succession war. Okay. You are a junior partner with Great Britain. Wow. Okay, okay. So if the Commonwealth wins that and get Russia, that's amazing, but I don't think that they're gonna be able to. This is just a Commonwealth in Kurland, so sadly I think that the Commonwealth is not gonna do well in this war, but okay, fine. We are going to send you some money, because we are making a little bit of money at this point, so over to economics here. Send gifts. Send you a gift of 300, because I don't really need those 300 at this point. Let's get that in. See if they actually want to be friends with me at this point. Okay, that is an interesting development. So you have a... you had a royal marriage, which got you a Rurikovich on the Great Britain throne. That's Not really in line with how the world looks today, but whatever. Okay, so. Okay, you are on there, but I can't get there. Well, I can't get there because of the forge, of course. So let's just get in here. Well, actually not. This is B here, I think. Yes, 28 is perfect for me. We're looking good for manpower, so let's just get in on this and help out. Are you in a war, by the way? Yes, you're in 3 wars. You're at war with Bamanis as well. Didn't see that coming. Poor them. Okay, yep, we are absolutely going down here to the next fort. So at this point I could attack them, but yeah, Bamanis is coming in here. So Vijayanagar, don't you want to go for Bamanis at this point? Wouldn't you like to attack Bamanis? Or maybe Bengal, you know. Why not? Okay, so we have some things that I sort of missed there. We have some more splendor to spend. We don't really have anything interesting, I think. Let's just go for that one. Why not? We could also take up diplomacy here. 714 though, that's not bad. Or not good, rather. So far away are we, by the way, for the institution. We have it going on a little bit here. Ottomans, of course, already have it. We're not going to do much with that at this point, I think. Okay. So the alliance is still breaking. So what is it? The Ottomans decide to keep an alliance at -8. We have a lot of pluses. What is minus? Okay, so Spain is actually a rival to them. That's not good. What is my option here? Why did you have to go rival? You rival Spain. Why did you rival Spain? That's such a... That's annoying. And France just made us rivals, so we can't break that off easily. So this is just so bad. So it feels as if I could potentially get you on board. But still, you're too far away, so that's a big problem for me. Okay, Ottomans, we're gonna try and make this work still. We are gonna try, because the trust is really low as well, so... You know what, raise the trust. Good. So now the trust is a little bit better. We're at +2 actually. But that's good. We're gonna try and increase the trust there. I think that's the biggest thing that we can do. So, does that mean, by the way, that you're the attacker? Yeah, you are the attacker, okay. That's a little bit of a shame, and apparently you can't call me in on that, so... That's nice. I think someone trained a bit of mercenaries. Yeah, that money that I sent is gonna help. Okay, so we can also do this. And just keep the defensive ideas coming up, because we're still... Okay, we're not that far ahead now, so it wouldn't be that bad to start shaving for the military to take as well, especially since we're not up to... Which one is it when we get to forest march? It is technology... admin tech, sorry, I thought it was in the military tech, but yeah, exactly. So admin tech is also something that we are going to want to increase fairly soon. I mean, this is probably going to be fine. I don't necessarily need all the way... land all the way in. I mean, I kind of would have wanted these, though. So, a little bit annoying, but still fine. And of course, you're just hanging out here. You're not doing anything with Bamanis, because, you know, why would you? I don't even know if you actually can get there. Might be that this fort is problematic for you. So you're moving in to attack my friend here. That's not going to work out well for you. So just kill you and move in on you to take you out. Should be a stack wipe at this point. Maybe? Well, actually we were a little bit smaller there, so no. There we go. Now you're gone. We can probably help out a little bit here. Remove the siege over here. You can just move up to Kutch. This is going pretty well, again, I think. This is actually a fort as well, so yeah. So, what's going on over here then? What's going on? Oh, we got flagged, obviously. Let's just move you out. We can just remove you, as a matter of fact, yes. Jungarb. You are allied with Vijayanagar, so that's fine. We can actually vassalize you. Interesting. If we ally you. But we can't ally you just now, but we could potentially do that at some point. You have claims. You have claims on all of this. Potential. Potential. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take all of that that I'm able to take. Let's also cancel subjects. You don't get sinned anymore. I'm gonna get sinned. We have no treaties that I really care about. We have no cores that I really care about. Return cores. Do I care about that? No, I don't. So let's just get a war operation. You don't even want that at this point. You know what? That's fine. I can live without the war operations from you. Let's get some money from you. Get some land. Clear Sind out, but I am going to build a spy network for you. Like so. We are going to core stuff up. There we go. That's the ones that I was looking for. Beautiful. Simple, fast little war here. Let's just move there so that you don't take unnecessary attrition. And yes, we are doing a little bit of overextension here. That is fine. Rasangli, have you been good? And why the hell is Spain down here? Well, yes, Spain is down here. That's okay. Have you been good? You have been good. Beautiful. Okay, so let's move in on Malindi. Did you have, like, no alliances? You had not, so let's just flat out attack you. Beautiful. Let's just move straight towards their capital down here. Land maintenance modifier, cheaper one. That's interesting. We can absolutely do this one. Never don't do that. So we already have a land maintenance modifier that's... I think you really already are sheep, right? No, you probably... Yes, you probably are a sheep one. I don't have any other regular 2s, so I have no idea what a regular 2 costs, but I think that this is not a step up that would happen on a regular 2, so that's fine. Good thing if that one dies, that we have a sort of backup. Okay, so convert to Sikhism is something that we can do at this point. I absolutely don't want to convert to Sikhism. That sounds like a terrible idea. Oh, no, not gonna happen. Okay, so we're doing some stuff there. We're also gonna do spy network over here. We are soon done with Vijayanagar. And my vassals can take care of them if they show to be a problem. But at this point I don't think that they are. You can actually help out with the siege. Ooh, that's not a duckus I wanna lose. Precision legitimacy is perfectly fine. I'm gonna take the next one here as well because that's land maintenance modifier, which is something that I could actually do. So yes, land maintenance modifier down. Very good. Means that we now don't spend as much money as we normally do. Doesn't mean that it's going well, but with money-wise, but it's, you know, fine enough. Just hand that over to Varsangli. Take this. Oh, there's actually 3 promises. That's fine. Varsangli gets that. I don't even think that we need to take that back, actually. So let's just turn that over and peace out. That should be fine. The only one. Well, it's kind of interesting. Mazandaran and, you know, Delhi. I mean, what do they care that I take promises down here? Kind of weird. But again, all of the nations that would join in on a coalition is actually all still kind of weak, so I'm not bothered at this point. Sure, could be a problem with regards to the Ottomans, but not that big of a deal. Okay, so the Malindi separatists should be coming down. Where are you going? I'm gonna move you up. Yeah, that should have been the return of them. Okay, so Portugal is doing a bit of a spice trade. It's also fine. So yeah, let's just catch the separatists here. Perfect. Them is done. So, do we have a... No, we don't have a CB yet here. But I have marked that up. Yes, I have. Beautiful. So you can go into drill. And you can go... Oh, that's the general that died. You know what? I'm gonna... No, I'm not gonna spend any points on that. Let's just take another general. Let's take that general. Uthman. Yes, you. Take you. And you can also drill for a little bit. Beautiful. So Bamanis, are you in a... That's a little bit of a shame. I was hoping to be able to get that. Well, I actually probably still will be able to, now that I think about it. This is just because they're sort of in that war for some reason. Yeah, Marvel was in, so that's fine. So let's just do a claim on Jalavad. We can just remove that one. There we go. I kind of want to move you over to Afghanistan, I think. So you're in a war with Timurids. Timurids reconquest of Kulob. So which is that? Okay, it's that one that's belonged to the Transoxiana. Okay, fine. Yes, let's put a spy network here as well. So I do believe that I can just do a claim. Okay. So that little war was done. Can I immediately attack? You know I can't, because obviously I have a truce for a little while. That is 14 years. Okay, so Sin is not going to be attacked by me just yet. I don't think that Delhi is a problem. I think I'm pretty happy with doing this. So yeah, Baman is just a big chunk on Malva. That's also okay. Means that I could potentially go for those provinces as well. Do we have anything good? 11? 10? 10? Yes, they are also in that area. Okay. We absolutely are going to get some spy networks here. So at this point, you know, if we're gonna go for Bamanis, how far up is Vijayanagar interested? They are interested all the way up. So we could, you know, do... not the grip button. We could... I mean, what kind of wars could we get Vijayanagar in on? Because kind of, I want to make Vijayanagar bigger, of course. Because the bigger they are, the better a help they will be. Okay, the Port of Dimashq again. Local tax modifier down with some prestige. Development is fine. So how's Commonwealth? Well, it's not looking... I mean, it's not looking bad yet. As a matter of fact, you know, how interesting will this be if Commonwealth actually manages to get Russia as a junior partner? Then the Ottomans are in for a nasty surprise, I believe. That is going to be so interesting. Okay, so that was the Baluchistan, right? Remove you. Is that a war that I can start basically immediately? Kind of think it is. Oh, Jampur. And Sind, actually. Interesting. Okay, so Jampur, not a problem, I think. I'm not gonna wait a little bit, I think. I'm gonna wait until my cores come back so necessary to have overextension too much, I think. Let's just hold on a little bit. We can actually remove one of these, I think. We can remove you. We don't need to have two adjacent forts. That's not necessary. Remove one of those. I kind of like my forts over here. I would like to build a fort here instead, because it's both coastline and also highlands, which is better than just drylands and inland. But at this point, money is not looking good, so we're gonna still hold on a little bit longer. So by the way, the army, we're actually up to... I mean, I haven't really done drilling at all. I know that you get this from like battles as well, but we're actually up to the second one. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Well, biggest reason, of course, is to get the quality of the troops in the army up. So that's basically the main reason why I do this. Let's get a little bit more of that going on. If you would like to make a claim over here, I would love that, because you're also not in alliance with like anyone, so it would be nice to take you out as well. Okay, I mean, I want to move to legalism, so losing some prestige is fine, but it is only the Shua area that gets tax modifier down, the manpower modifier down. That's okay with me. That's fine. How are we looking for legalism? We're so close to mysticism. Why is that? I would really like to move up to legalism at this point. I mean, I've been thinking the legalism events all the time, but I guess we've been doing some wars. That would be the reason why we have gained so much mysticism, perhaps. That's the number of our course. We're really close to the rest of the course as well. We now have some more claims that can be made against Afghanistan. Still just the one province. Malwa, we can just do Ahmadabad. Yes, that's perfectly fine. Like so. Like so, like so. Okay, so now we have a number of diplomats. How are we looking at my little friends here? You're doing okay. You're not doing okay. Let's improve relations with you. You can also do it with you. How are you, by the way? You're fine. Good, good, good. Okay, okay, okay. Just checking in on all our stuff here. I think everything looks pretty damn decent at this point. So what if we actually start attacking a little bit again? Will you get an alliance with Malwa? Afghanistan, how are you looking? Delhi and Us. Well, Delhi is a problem, as a matter of fact. You are in a war, however. You're in debt. That would be something to play a little bit on. But okay, so Afghanistan is actually, I'm not gonna say safe, but a little bit safe. Yeah, they're being guaranteed by Delhi, so that's fine at this point. So Malwa and Sind, I mean, we're in a truce with you, so it's a little bit of a shame, because that means that I can't take really anything without upsetting people quite a lot. But I would kind of like, I mean, is it worth it? What is this? So 10, 3, and 12. I mean, not too terribly bad to have these, but I'm gonna hold on a little bit longer for that. So 89, still 6 years to go with the Timurids. The Ottomans had absolutely no problem with Austria, sadly. So the Ottomans seem almost a little bit too tough at this point. But you know who doesn't look that tough? Russia. Commonwealth is doing a really fine job here. So let's try and be as much on their side as possible, because we are looking at a super ally here. Really terrific ally. And the Ottomans, they are going to be in a lot of trouble, I think, in the very near future, if they actually manage this. And they're plus 50 already, and I have no idea where the Russian troops are, but there's a lot of Commonwealth troops. So but they are in quite a lot of depth, I believe. Yeah, 2,300. I'm gonna get the Ottomans on track as much as possible. So yeah, I don't really care about the relations that we get out of it. But right now we're yeah, they gotta go with air as well. That's beautiful. Okay, so we're losing generals. So that's not good. But let's just get them. Let's get them 550 gold more. So here you go. You're welcome. Try and clear as much of your debt out as possible. And how far are we here? We are getting it in our lands now, as a matter of fact. So it's probably time to start saving up a little bit to be able to rank up as much as possible when we get it. And we are up to something diplomatic. Okay, so that means that we just rank up at this point. I don't feel like waiting too much for that. So get up to 14 means that we did we get anything, or was that a, what did we get from that? I don't know. Okay, so yes, saving up some money at this point is probably a good thing, and we are going to get the I already had the advancement effect. Sorry, advancement edict over there. I can't do it over here, sadly, because I haven't made this into a territory. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, so yes, you should be getting it pretty fast, I hope. Okay. 0.42 is absolutely nothing, but whatever. So we're a bit away still from that, but let's hope I get it before 1600s at least. I'm not really counting on it, but it would be nice. Okay, did it happen? What happened? Didn't you take that alliance? You didn't. You. I don't get that. Why wouldn't you take the partnership? That is so strange. Isn't that the whole point of the secession war, that you can, that the ones who win actually gets the junior partner? I thought that was the point. Huh. Well, they took a big chunk out of Russia, so that's something, I guess, but not exactly what I wanted to see. Now, on the other hand, it's not all bad. It's not all bad, because what this means is that Russia is actually not in a position to attack the Commonwealth. So even though Great Britain isn't, you know, the best, I mean, they're really powerful at this point, so it's gonna be really interesting to see what Great Britain does at this point. I mean, are they gonna use this to go for France for some, or something like that? I don't know. I mean, the AI doesn't usually do that, so it might be that we're actually gonna just see Russia being peaceful at this point. I mean, they can't do anything by themselves, so they're effectively out of the whole problem that I was talking about. So at this point, it's Commonwealth and me against the Ottomans, and I'm really kind of happy about that situation. I'm actually really happy about this situation. So let's just hope the Commonwealth are going to be going for Russia and Great Britain again. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing for them to flesh out a little bit, but for the most part, I think that just chill out a little bit, because the Ottomans are, you know, still gonna be a problem. Okay, so we can get more money. I like seeing that. Okay, so what is the idea here? Yes, what can we do anything interesting here? Can we do anything interesting? Can I, like, insult you or something like that? I mean, I could, what is it that I could do that I was thinking about? Not threaten war. I can say to you that, you know what, oh, I can actually do this. Well, they're not gonna want to, but, yeah, we don't have a CB. Is that us having CB? I don't know. Yeah, not gonna work. That's fine then. But yes, as a great power, you can do some things, which is cool. So again, well, actually, I totally forgot about this. Mazandaran, you are guaranteed by the Timurids now. Isn't that interesting? So, if we attack Mazandaran, we're gonna get Circassian and Timurids against us, and I kind of want Timurids against us. Because that would be a really good war for us to get even more land from the Timurids. So that is interesting. So Circassia, obviously not a big problem. So let's have you move up here. It's fine, you can take a little bit of attrition for at least a little while. But at this point I do want more generals. I'm down to just one general, and also just 55 army tradition. I'm not gonna get good generals this time around. But okay, I say that, we got a really good one. And we got a super good one. Okay, fine, we got really good generals, whatever. You can have the slightly worse one, and you can have the super general. 4642, that's amazing. Okay, so you move up to a good spot here. It's really no good spots, but okay, that one is fine. Did I get any? Yes, I still have you. Is it you? That's the siege general, right? Yes. So that's fine. You can move up towards there. And where were their forts? We have a fort up here. So what if you go over there? And otherwise it's forts up here. So yes, this is the war we're gonna do now. Just have all of you people in place. I cannot get any of my allies to join in on this. Would I be able to? I would be able to get the Commonwealth in. You I would not, and you I would not. Yes, the Commonwealth would actually join in on this. But they're a little bit in-depth still as well, so I kind of want to make sure that you are not in-depth. You have no debt. Did you, like, clear out Russia? That's perfect. Okay, good. Commonwealth are out of debt. I like seeing that. Okay, so we're in position. Let's declare war on Mazandaran and get the Timurids in on that and take as much as possible from the Timurids. Well, we are in truce, so we're not going to be able to take that much, but whatever. I just want to be in the war with Timurids as much as possible. We can probably clear... They have the... no, actually, that was Delhi who did that. Okay, fine. Let's go for this. Mazandaran, take Arpadil. Beautiful. You move straight up towards that. You move in there, and you move up here. Not super... Of course, you just immediately died. That's a bit of a shame. See if you can get another siege general. I certainly did. Basically, it's sort of the same as what I had before. Nice. Okay, so just move back, pick up that general, and move back up. So I'm not super comfortable in fighting at 3 fronts, but I should be fine. So see if we can stack wipe their army. We're not gonna, that didn't go well enough actually. But let's just stand here. This is not their only fort, but almost. Okay, so you're done with that already, beautiful. Move up towards the next 2 forts over here. You got a wall break, nice. There we go. What can you do? Well, you move up to Circassia, obviously, get them out of the way. And we want this. Fort maintenance. Well, actually, fort maintenance is a good thing. We do have a number of forts, so make some money out of that. Not a bad thing. Okay, so their troops are moving around here. I'm not super comfortable about this little army over here. So if you could just, you know, take this fort at 70%, please. Should not be a big problem for you. Thank you. Actually, start moving west. Yes, move up to that fort. Because basically all of their troops are down here at this point, so... being up here as much as possible is probably a good thing for us. Circassia is being attacked on 2 fronts, which is fine with me. Am I helping the Great Horde? No, I actually am not. I am the one in charge of that siege. You do not have to be with me. Sort of forgot about that. Okay, so we took care of that. Is that we can just move back and out of their territory, or we piece them out. That should be Circassia, yes. So we're out. So for peace, war operations, and money. Do we... I don't really care. You can be allied to them. That's fine. Here you go, Horde. You can get that. Okay, so you're done with that. So they're come to retake that. That's fine. We're gonna go down here. You are going to join up. And we're gonna take these 2 armies and start doing some battles, I think. Meanwhile, you can just be on that fort. Are you moving in on that fort? You are. That's beautiful, because I can sort of take out that army, I think. Move up, move up. Okay, so they took back that. That's okay. We're making our way through west here anyway, so... Oh, I cannot go that way, sadly. Okay. Let's just chill out here a little bit. It's not a good area to be in, those really low supply limits. I'm doing okay with manpower at this point, but still not super good. Okay, so what if we... Can I make it before you? 10? No, I cannot. Well, I'm gonna stick around this army because I don't want to lose this one in a defensive battle, or offensive battle rather. Okay, we can lose some government reform progress. I'm okay with that, that's not a problem. Okay, you are moving up towards you. Ooh, that's not good, not what I wanted to see. I can't really do much about that. I don't think that I can make it. Well, we actually sort of deal with that. That's interesting. Did not think that we would be doing so well. Can we actually... Yes! I did not think that my army was going to be that good to stand against that. That was interesting. Okay, so the large army must fall back to here. Yeah, that's a good province to be in. Okay, so you move up towards that. Well, you actually seem to be getting away from me. A little bit of a shame. Well, we can catch you here. I'm just gonna do that. I know I want to take as many defensive battles as possible, but I know that I'm taking a lot of offensive battles. So, yeah. Probably should kit out my armies a little bit more with regards to that. Okay, so we're moving in here. Just trying to take it easy. I do want to give Fars some more stuff. Okay, Sharkia, base taxes or base production. What do you have? 553, so it doesn't really matter in that regard. The armies are the most loyal, so let's just get some production. Production is always nice. I really like you to clear this fort at this point. Please. Would be nice. Would be so nice. Okay, let's just move down a little bit. Here. So does Fars have more regular claims? Yes, these two. That's fine. I'm gonna probably be able to get you them in this war. Because you are moving up. I am going to follow you. I don't want you to catch my army. And this is a fort, so let's just move in on you in this fort. And it's gonna be a defensive battle for me. And we're gonna have two big armies. There. Beautiful. We've taken that. Oh. Go there. You move out of the way. Don't need two big armies in the same spot. Let's just do that. And Fars, you did not take that for yourself for some reason. You know what? What kind of areas do we have here? That's that area. So this is actually all of this. I kind of potentially want to give all of that to Fars if possible. So let's just take that. We're actually just standing here with low morale. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that quite effectively, I think. Just smush you. Did I stack wipe? I stack wiped them. Beautiful. Just what I wanted. This is actually a emporium, so that's a good province for you to have. Can I potentially get over to you before you take that fort? No, I could not. That's sad. Okay. Let's just you get up here on the grasslands. So I was saying that, no, not like that, like this. So yes, it's these two provinces as well. So yes, just mark those up so that I know roughly what I would potentially like to get Fars. Like so. So you are dancing a little bit on that province. Okay, you lost you And sadly we lost the other sheep maintenance guy. Just get more discipline. Discipline is always good. Sadly, Bohemia is still the emperor, because I cannot get Bohemia as an ally, so that's a shame. So you know what, you can just move up here and help out with your siege ability. You are just standing here right now taking attrition, which I don't like. That's a bit of a shame. Well, spy network construction it is, I guess. We can basically buy the last one. Now can't really buy anything else. Because we're not Spain, we're not the Mughals, we're not the Commonwealth, or we're not Persia. So that's not an option for us. Okay, so where are some decent provinces that we can stand in that has better supply limits? Like nowhere. So let's just do this as a matter of fact. Let's just split you guys up. It's unnecessary to lose so much manpower. We've already lost over like 30,000-40,000, so quite unnecessary. So yeah, we have Timurids coming down over here. They made a little way around. That's fine. Could we... I mean, what's our war score? It's only 30. I mean, we can't basically take anything at this point, so we need more. And since they've done that, why don't you guys just start taking forts? No need for you to just hang around here. We can just clear this fort out kind of fast would be nice. We can move over to this fort. Not being that lucky with the sieges this war, I think. Sadly. But we're doing good. We're doing good, so it's not a problem. Okay, we can absolutely lose legitimacy. It's a nice thing about playing as the Mamluks or basically any of the Sultanates. It's that, you know, legitimacy is never really an issue. Because you're always going to be at 100. So, we've cleared another fort. Should be up to a little bit higher now, 40%. And with the remaining forts, we should be pretty damn good. Hopefully they don't take that. Well, they're absolutely going to take that back. Oh well. We can take that back as soon as we piece out the Timurids. That's interesting. Skill 2 production efficiency. I like seeing that. Did I not get... Well, production efficiency is over here. So 3... Yes, absolutely. Take that one. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so you're done with that. Done with that. You sadly had to take the long way around, but that's okay. So we're taking that. Now, how are we looking? We're looking way higher now. Okay. So how much can I take? I can't take that much. Okay, let's actually be a little bit cautious here. So you can have those two provinces, and that's sort of what I'm gonna do. But you know, I'm probably gonna take this province. I should be able to do that, right? Yes. Because that means I have to take one fort from them, which I absolutely would like to do. Get the war rep, get some money. Well, yes, we could get a lot of money, actually. Nice, 540. So that's a nice way of dealing with you. So back to Masanaran in order to deal with that one more time. That's a bad province. You can go over there. So you just move here and then up again on this fort. And we should be good. So that's probably not a good province either, I guess. Well, actually it is. Good. So let's just move there, recollect ourselves, and move on the Masanaran troops. We should be able to get almost up to Dagestan. Probably not all the way, but most of the way at least. Yep, you are down here. Let's have you move in on that. Well, actually, no. Let's have you move... Well, you're basically locked in here. That's not good. Well, you have to move towards that fort then. That's fine, because I have this army down here. You can move up on them. Nice. And you, while being down here, you can just be here. You can start drilling. That's fine. I'm not going to piece you out just yet, so don't even try. It's a nice little defensive attack here. That doesn't really make sense, did it? Defensive attack. Oh, whatever. A defensive battle is what I meant. Okay, so take them out. Beautiful. We already got that, so that's perfect. Okay, let's just start splitting our troops up here. Or our armies. Do a little bit of carpet sieging to make sure that we get as much as a high as a war square as possible. So there we go, there we go. You move up there. You are soon done with this. So you move up here. Take them out. We should be good for piecing them out. So let's just do that. You can move. Oh, come on. Move over. Get down there. Did we lose the... No, we did not lose the rivalry with France. There was something about France. Okay. So. You just get down to that lovely grassland. You can move down to sort of here. Okay, now we got the call for peace, and that's fine. We are absolutely going to peace them out. I don't really get that, so that's fine. You're just going to stand there. Well, okay, fine, whatever. So yes, we kind of do want to move sort of up towards Dagestan immediately. So who is... Okay, so the Ottomans are actually not keen on that. So let's take as much as I can without the Ottomans caring. So how close to Dagestan can I get? Can I get to, like, here? What's that? That's okay. So that means that we're close to Dagestan at least. Can I get that as well? Yes, I can. So Delhi is actually... I mean, we have some nations that could potentially be a little bit annoying. Delhi being the primary of those. I mean, Mazandaran, Sindh, Balochistan, Malwa, Afghanistan, Kilwa, all of those are super tiny nations. That doesn't really matter. So, yes. Okay with them. Well, that's the point where the Ottomans come up, right? Could go for that one as well. Do I care about that province? It's a 6. It's not bad. How about that province? That's an 11 though. So what if I do sort of this? No, that's the problem. Okay, whatever. We're gonna take these 3 provinces. That's perfectly fine. And I think that that is a fort as well. So let's take their fort. Get some war reps. Yes, we could potentially do that, but that's a good way to get in the war with the Timurids, so that's fine with me. Wrote those cores, don't care. We can return the cores to QQ as a matter of fact, but that's also not something that I really care about, so let's do that. Get those provinces in. And we are in a position to join a war. Is that against Great Britain? Must be, right? Okay, so the allies here are Great Britain. Okay, the Russian War for Independence already. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. I was really hoping that Russia was going to remain a junior partner, but they immediately went for an independence war. And we can actually join in on that one. But we would be on the opposing side of Spain, which of course we don't want to be. So, sadly, Russia is probably going to be free. Because they're only at war with Great Britain, Bremen and Milan. While you were at war Russia, France until Spain. Because, yeah, so that's not going to fly for Britain, sadly. So, sadly, Russia is going to become a problem again. But that's probably fine. So yeah, I think that we've done some good this episode. Got a little more land down here. Got our alliance with Vijayanagar. Hoping that we're going to get in some wars with them as well, so that they can start clearing out Bamanis. I don't know, do they have like a truce or something? No, they don't. So I don't really know why they're not attacking at this point, but... hopefully we'll get into a helping war, so to speak, with them. So let's just make sure that we are drilling, because I'm gonna try and do a little bit of that. Make sure that our troops are good. Some extra improved relations there. So let's just do that. And what tech are we up to? We could take up basically everything. But 730, 790, not good enough. We are sadly some ways away here for this. So we have some promises over here. But 3 out of 213 is only 0.5 as well, so we desperately need more. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer for that to spread a little bit more. We are going to try and get... Yes, I can get another general. That was a decent general. 654. So let's have you down there and have you drilling as well. Okay, so I got a fort up here, a fort down here. I took the Timurid fort down here. Don't have to take that one again. Fars got some extra land. Nice. It might be time to annex Hejaz. Because if we annex Hejaz, we could form Egypt, I believe. No, sorry. Arabia. Yes, because the 3 provinces that I lack is in Hejaz, and it doesn't count if it is a vassal. So, could go for that. I mean, I don't really care for becoming Arabia, as a matter of fact. When we have annexed Hejaz and that becomes a possibility for us, we can talk a little bit about why I don't necessarily want us becoming Arabia. So for now, that's not really a problem, but I think that we actually do want to annex them, because that also opens up another diplomatic slot here for something else. So yes, let's actually do that. Let's make sure that let's just do a little bit of improved relation. Just get us up to 190. Okay, 1 more month, that's fine. Syria wants a marriage, that's okay. So here we go. Remove that one and start annexing them. Beautiful. Okay, so that's a good setup for the next mission. Next episode. Something interesting happened here. Portugal had a number of promises here, and they're again in a war with Tunis. So you are at war with Portugal. Portugal receives a new Portugal. So basically, I mean, how are you doing? Yes, because you're always attacking Marrakesh, basically. And Tunis joins in on that. Could this be the time where they clear the alliance with the Ottomans? Could it be? I mean, one can only hope. And yes, I really do want to annex them, because my name is really weird now. I mean, what is that? It's upside down. I don't want that. So we think, hey, yes, you should probably go like here instead. Much better. Okay, so that is well, yeah, that was a pretty decent episode. I was really happy to see Russia become a union partner under Commonwealth, but yeah, we're not gonna see that being a thing, sadly. So next time, we'll see again. Next time is going to be another episode where we're not super sure about what to do, but it's going to be fine, I think. For now though, this has been Ghostmet Gaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.